I'm at one of these situations, somebody introduced me, I be looking over my shoulder, like, who? Oh, you talk about me. Listen, first of all, I wanted to say congratulations. I heard the brother say earlier, he said y'all came out despite the rain. For me, it's beautiful out there right now. Yes. It's beautiful, and I'm gonna tell you why it's beautiful. Because to me, every time it rains, rain creates possibility. Rain creates and moves dirt, right? Everything that's messed up and bring it back so it's fresh. And that's why after it rains, what does it usually do at times? But what else? It's a pretty thing that happens.
The rainbow come out.
Exactly. Right? And what it does, it make you smile, right? Make you smile. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I always like to start off about who I am, what I am, and so forth and so on. A lot of times people try to prejudge you. They think, because you think you're in front of a crowd, you think you're better than everybody. Believe me, I'm not. I live in a very fragile glass house. If you throw a pebble, it just might crack. It might just. So I just want y'all to know that from the rep. So with that, let me ask you this question. You introduced yourself when we was out there, right? You walked up and introduced yourself. Let me ask you a question. What was your perception of me when you walked up?
I knew you was had a important part in what was going on with the graduation, so I had to introduce myself.
Okay. So by looking at me, what would you think about me?
I can tell you, you're a stand-up guy, you're a cool person, nice person.
Okay, I like that. What about you, bro? What would you say?
That you dress well and
I think, bro. I can't right.
But no, I thought that you had something to do with the graduation and
What about me as a person? What would be your perception?
that you humble.
Okay. What about you, bro?
I thought you looked real sharp and professional.
Once again, thank you. I've been trying. All right, okay. What about you?
Well, man, I thought you was a priest.
A priest? Give me a second. Thank you. You know what's funny? Before I ask you something, I'm going to tell you what I do. Every time, because I'm humbled you said it, I'm going to tell you why. Every time I speak, I just spoke down in Clarksdale, Mississippi, actually where Ike Turner's from. Never been to Mississippi in my life, I ain't going to lie, I was nervous. A little shook, but I was good, right? But every time I speak, before I speak, I ask God to humble me. Everything about me to push down and out the way so you see nothing but something that he wants to give and say to you. So I do that. So I thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. Young lady?
I'm sorry?
What would be your perception of me? What would be your perception of me? Like when you see me, what would you think? What would you think about me? Nothing in particular? Okay. I'll take that. So let me ask you this question. Looking at me, would you think that I almost got 36 years of prison on a drug charge? Maybe. Would you believe that I was dumb enough to almost catch that charge? I almost did. I almost did 36 years in prison on a kingpin drug charge. I beat it, got 2 years of probation, and got it expunged from my life, from my record. My point in telling you that is this. I feel that most of the time in life, our struggles, our challenges, and the things we go through ain't got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You think it is because it's you, and right now you're going through it. You're like, I don't care what this dude's talking about. I'm going through this. But sometimes it has nothing to do with you. What it is preparation. Being prepared. You know how they take the bow and arrow and they pull it back? Right? But it takes friction first, right? You got to pull it back and But when you let it go, what happens? The bow and arrow is gone, right? To me, and challenges in life, that's what it is. You're just getting pulled back. How far can you stretch? Because if I give this to you and I let it go, you got to be ready for where it's about to take you. And are you ready? Are you really ready for where you guys are about to go today? Are you really ready for this next step that you're about to get? Or do you even understand the accomplishment that you just did? Now, I don't know about you guys, right? But when I was a kid, they had a game called the Rad Racer. Anybody remember the Rad Racer? You remember that? So in Rad Racer, when you made progress, you had to hit a checkpoint, right? And every time you hit that checkpoint, it recharged the numbers up for you to keep going. This is your checkpoint. This is your checkpoint on your path. This is where you're going. You just got reset right now. Your numbers just got reset for you to keep going. The question is, are you going to keep going? Are you willing to keep going? I think sometimes as adults, we forget to dream. We really forget to dream. Because we get so caught up in the monotony of life. Everything that happens to us. Everything we go through. We're trying to pay bills. We're trying to take care of kids. We're trying to keep a job. We're trying to keep a car. The car gets taken, and that happened. We got to adjust, and you forget to dream. You forget to dream. Because let me ask you this question. How many people have written down their dreams? But you supposed to hold your hand up. You ain't supposed to like me, right? I did this, right? Right? You got to hold your hand up because when you write down those dreams become reality. So let me tell you something. When I was a kid, they told my mother that I wouldn't finish high school. So he ain't going to finish high school. They stuck me in special ed classes, so I struggled to learn. Rest of the dude just read a 500-page book. I stayed reading. But then, said I couldn't make it. Right? But I beat the odds. I finished high school. I went to college. Ended up in banking. Managing branches. At one point I was managing a bank that had over $1.2 million. This little kid from Germantown in Philadelphia that you said really wasn't going to finish high school. Really wasn't going to make nothing to be nothing. Right? My story isn't unique. My story isn't different. I ain't telling you nothing you ain't never heard before, right? You might know somebody who I'm talking to might be you. I ain't nothing special or unique about me. The difference about me is I believe the change. This speaking thing, something I wanted to do, but I don't think it was something that I was prepared to do. So I got forced to do. They let me go. I had to reinvent myself. I had to reinvent myself and believe in the possibilities. You got to believe in your possibilities. You got to believe the dream. I think sometimes we think because we're older, we can't dream no more. You know Ray Kroc was 62 when he took over McDonald's? 62. That's what Ray Kroc is, right? You know what Ray Kroc is? 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 Oh my God. Do you know his business feeds 1 billion people a year? And you probably ate here yesterday or last week. Me either, I don't either. But y'all don't know who he is? You know them big golden arches? Huh? But you beat me before. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody walking and say you ain't never eaten McDonald's. You eat it before, right? I don't eat it now either, right? I don't eat that, I don't eat red meat, but I've eaten it, right? But to think about it, this man was 62 years old. He was 62. Not only did he recreate himself, he actually took the business from somebody else. The owners of McDonald's was Dick McDonald's and guess what else? Mac McDonald's, hence Big Mac. Do you know every time you walk into a restaurant, McDonald's, you know how they move in the background, how they make the food, the fries and everything? Dick McDonald laid all that out. He created that. He created that format that everybody uses now. But let me tell you what happened. He was so caught up in not failing and so caught up in the BS that he couldn't see the vision. He couldn't see what the possibilities was or where could this go? That's your life. But what happened was Ray Kroc showed up because he was selling ice cream makers. And he wanted to sell them an ice cream maker. Yo, bro, can you buy this ice cream maker off me? And they said, oh, come on in, let me show you how we do this thing. He got hyped. He was charged up. Oh, this thing is popping. Do this. Did you see that, man? They in line for these burgers. start grinding. He got them to bring him on, and he franchised the McDonald's. He started the franchising. Dick McDonald never got out to see what he was doing. He never went to go say, excuse me, what you doing over here? What is it? Why are you doing this? He never did it. So what happened? Ray Kroc kept pushing. So he met a young dude that told him how to franchise. So he said, but first what you got to do is you need to incorporate McDonald's. What's your last name?
Small.
So imagine if you had a corporation that you started. Smallwood. You brought me in, you showed me what it was, I hustled for you, but you couldn't believe in your own vision. So I turned around, I incorporate Smallwood here, and you can't use it. You already created the business, but now you can't use it. Not only that, I can come and tell you, you need to take this down. Because that's what Ray Kroc did. 62. What I'm saying to you is believe in your possibilities. Don't let anything or anyone to tell you or deter you from where you're going. Believe in your possibilities. Continue to dream. Whether anything you put your mind to is great. That's why I say every time you wake up in the morning and you see that, because it's raining and some people are like, oh my God, it's raining, right? But we don't understand the power of our words. You ever get up and hit your toe in the morning and be like, today gonna be a bad day. Am I right? And then the question is, what happens to that day? It ended up being a bad day. It wasn't a bad day, but you made it a bad day. Because our words have power. Our words breathe life into anything we choose to breathe life into. So if you don't take this situation right now and use it to parallel yourself in whatever way you want, whether it be create your own business, whether it be go to another company, but always be on your game. And you know what else I always learned too? You never know who's watching you. You never know who's paying attention to you. So don't think because you're not dressed up and you out and you feel like you're going to be at the bar and you're going to wild out. Because you never know who's sitting over the other side of the bar watching. Is that Mr. Small? Is Mr. Small right there? He just... Oh, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. Right? And now you go back to work like with your George Jefferson. Right?
Silly.
Can I speak to you for a second? Always represent yourself at the highest esteem. You never know who's watching you. I spoke at Simon Gratz High School. I'm walking down the hall. Young lady said, excuse me, sir, what's your last name? I said, Sutton. You spoke in my class last week. Oh, you were awesome. I said, wow. And then I got kind of teary-eyed. So I said, I'm turning into a sucker now. Old age is killing me. Getting soft in my day. Getting soft, right? But all I want to say to you guys is I don't want to beat you in the head, but believe in your possibilities. Continue to dream. Know that anything you choose, anything you want is possible. Nothing and nobody can stop you but you, because you know who your biggest competition is?
Yourself.
I can't hear you.
Yourself.
I can't hear you.
Yourself.
Man, you got a group of men, y'all like yourself. Right? So let's try this again. Who's your biggest competition?
Yourself.
Yes, sir. It's your biggest competition. You know, I do this thing with my kids that I do with my program, right? I call it the mirror test. So they come in, when we first start the program, I ask them to look at themselves in the mirror and tell me what you see. They like, Mr. Rich, I got this fresh haircut. I just got it. This polo shirt is nice. But guess what they do at the end of the program? When I say look at yourself, they say, I see a young king. I see someone successful. I see someone that's going to do some things. I see somebody who's going to change the world. What do you see? 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 We don't have those conversations with ourselves. Because if you lived in my crib and you see me, you're like, dude, crazy. I'd be in the mirror going at it. Dude, you got it. It's you. Today your day. Today is your day. No. Don't look away. It's you. It's you. Today your day. You gonna make this happen. What? He said what? Man, you tripping. My day. What you gonna do? And not to exclude the lady, but let me say something to you. As men, we hide behind a mask a lot. Innately, we are taught to hide behind a mask. Sometimes we don't peek behind that mask all the time. And that mask can hinder us. Because that mask is this thing called fear. Fear. Fear will kill you every time. Are you willing to see the other side of fear? Are you willing to step to that other side? Are you willing to get out of your own way? Are you really? See, some people say, yeah, I am. But you're not. When was the last time you did something that you was uncomfortable doing? Think about that. Last time I did something it was this roller coaster, right? What I'm talking about. So this roller coaster was called the Superman. No, Superman, I think it was, right? And I think it was like 4 stories. And I got up on it. And as it was going up, it's like really rough. It's like, I'm like, God, please, Lord. I don't know what's about to happen. That thing dropped. Boom! But when I got off, I felt refreshed. I did that. I stepped outside of my comfort zone. Now my cousin was like, you want to get back on? Hold up, champ. You pushing it. You pushing it, you are pushing it, right? But you got to get outside of your comfort zone. I think the thing in life is this. The day you choose to not be typical is the day you choose to be great. Everybody don't want to get outside of their comfort zone. Because it makes you feel, it's an uneasy, you get that thing in your stomach, the knots, and you're like, I don't want to do this, right? You got to be willing to get outside of your comfort zone. So I challenge you, get outside of your comfort zone. Do something different. Dare to be great. Dare to change somebody's life. But you know, for me, I believe the thing in life is not about what you do, what you have, because you can't take none of that with you. It's the legacy you leave. How many lives can you touch and change? Because when you do, blessings come on the back end. What do you want to do different? Right? Listen. Remember, I'm the dude that they said wasn't going to finish high school. But I got author behind my name now. I got speaker behind my name now. I got branch manager, bank manager behind my name. College educator behind my name. What's your possibilities? Because according to society, I ain't supposed to be doing this. According to what I was told, I'm not supposed to be able to do this. What's your fears? What's your fears? Walk into it. Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Everybody got a plan. Yo, I'm going to walk in this thing like this, man. He ain't even ready, yo. He ain't even ready. I got to regroup. But that's life. That's life. 8 times. How you want it? How you want it? Where I come from, I know what it's like to boil the hot water, take it upstairs and pour it in the tub. I was told I wasn't going to finish high school. I was told that I wasn't that smart. What? I don't know about you, I had to pick a couple roaches out, but I didn't want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? What do you want? Dare to fear anything that's possibility, but possibility. Be who you are. Be great, because you already great. You already great. You made it. You in this world. You woke up this morning. Perception is what you see, how you feel. Words are everything. If you wake up every morning, this is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. Can't nobody see it. You know, I used to hate, when I used to be in corporate America, this dude. Hey, what's going on? Bitch, how you doing? Every day, I'm like, really? Because it ain't that great. But now I see it different. You know why? Because every day he chose to get up and be like that. I choose to be great. I choose to see it different. Like I said, the brother said, oh, this day, this crazy day. No, beautiful to me. Because you know, I say every time it rains, I said that's God's way of giving us possibility. I'm going to give you another day. Because I'm going to let the fruit grow. I'm gonna let the trees go. I'm gonna let oxygen be given to you. That's another day for possibility. So I'm gonna shut up and leave you with something. But I need participation. Can I get participation? Just a little participation. Just a little bit. Just 10. Can I get it?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
All right, so listen. I believe in affirmations. Affirmations are everything to me. Affirmations are like oxygen. Affirmation is life. And so this is one affirmation that starts, and to me, it's the most powerful thing in the world. When you say, I am. When you say, I am says possibility. I am says I'm a dreamer. I am says I can make it. I am says I'm loved. I am says anything is possible that I want to be possible. Every day. I tell you a secret, for the last 2 weeks, I can't tell you how my mind was racing on what I would speak to you guys about. Even when I was in Mississippi speaking somewhere else, I'm thinking, what am I going to speak to them about? I said, dude, possibility. It's simple. This right here is possibility. Please don't minimize this. Please do not minimize this. This is a catalyst to greatness, right? Martin Luther King said if you can't walk, crawl, if you can't crawl, run, or something like that nature, this is what this is. This is a stepping stone. You just stepped up. But the question is this: are you going to keep stepping, or this is it? That's what you got to ask yourself. Are you going to keep stepping, or is this it? Are you done? This is all you got? So you got to believe in it. All right, so I'm going to shut up. We're going to leave on these. You ready? I need to feel this, though. When we say this, I need to feel this. I want my chest to be like, it's serious right now. Right? And then we got some men, I know some of y'all baritone, so I need to hear it like, I am! Right? So y'all ready? I am. Oh my God. I don't believe you. Let's try this one more time. I am possible. I am great. I am successful. I am unstoppable. I am possibility. It's been great. I wish you nothing but success.